No, I was, but I'm like really busy with school and everything and drama club, so I'm probably not gonna do it. Are you thinking about it?
No, sports aren't really my thing. I've been trying to find one I'd be good at for like the last month or two, and I really just can't find one.
Yeah, I actually got really into physics recently. It's really interesting, like biomechanics. That's actually what I'm studying right now. It's for this class called SEHS. It's like Sports, Exercise, and Health Sciences. And Center of Mass is actually like really cool.
What does that have to do with sports?
Just, well, I'll explain it to you, but first, maybe we should, flip our book around.
I liked it upside down. Just saying. So what should I do about my sports issue?
I would go check out a few. Just get a little taste of what happens in them.
Okay, which one should I try out?
I don't know. My brother plays football and he really likes that. I don't know how much he'd like football. But then there's like lacrosse and tennis and gymnastics and things like that. If you want to go look at those.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll definitely check them out, and then I'll meet you maybe next week to study.
Yeah, that sounds great. All right, bye.
Define center of mass. A point representing the mean position of the matter in a body or system. That's not specific enough. In physics, the center of mass of a distribution of mass in space is the unique point where the weighted relative position of the distributed mass sums to zero, or the point where, if a force is applied, causes it to move in the direction of force without rotation. I don't get how that has to do with sports.
Alright, so there's several factors that contributed to Japanese expansionism. Focus.
Wait, look at this. Isn't that cute? I drew that in 2011.
Okay, Diti, listen. So Japan needed to become a major Western power. And they believed that it was a destiny to become
Oh,
the
I
leader
have to
of
tell
Asia.
you something. It's really cool. I took your advice and
First time.
I know, and probably only, and went to go look at sports.
Oh, that's good. What do you
And
look at?
Well, I looked at lacrosse. I looked at cheer. And, oh yeah, your brother football. I even looked at that. I didn't really look at your brother, but I looked at someone else who taught me football. And I even went home and I thought I'd search up a video on center of mass because you insisted that it had to do with sports. I don't see the connection, but like, I mean, if you say so, like, go for it. But, I really don't know where you're coming from at all.
Well, obviously the video you watched wasn't the best. So let me explain it to you.
No.
Okay.
No.
Listen.
Please no.
So center of mass is basically the point in your body where everything is balanced around, right? So usually like when you're sitting it'd be like right here. But can I explain it to you like in the sports that you watched?
Yeah. I'm interested. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just let me explain it to you. Can I use this? Okay, sounds good. Alright, so I'm just gonna draw out all the things that we need to focus on. Alright? So what's the first sport you played?
Cheerleading. That's not a sport you play, actually. You cheer. I'm an athlete now.
Great! Okay, so I'm just gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna draw out the individual steps and I'm gonna show you with a little dot on the body where the center of mass is going to be in each sport. And it can actually help you in the long run
How?
when you're playing the sport because, okay, I'll explain it.
You don't play cheer. It's cheer.
Okay, so in the first step, the cheerleader starts standing up. So her center of mass is just going to be right in the center of her body. As she moves and she crouches lower, the center of mass is going to move down on her body. And once she's bent, the center of mass will actually be outside of her body, which is actually kind of cool. Because it's not actually a real point, and it's just used to solve mathematical equations, it can be outside, not directly in the middle. Essentially it's upside down, so it's going to be kind of the same as when she's standing. It's going to be kind of in the middle. And again, when she's bent over after she is flipped, it's going to be like on her back, but outside of her. And then finally, when she's back standing again, she's just going to be straight up and down. And the center of mass is just going to be right in the middle. Isn't that kind of cool?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the next sport you did?
Football.
Okay, perfect. So I already have this one kind of drawn out. Okay, so again, they're going to start out standing. So the center of mass is going to be right in the middle again, just like with cheerleading. And then as they slowly begin to crouch lower to like start the impact that they're going to push on the other football player, their center of mass is going to move down just a little bit on their body. And then finally when they get like really low, the center of mass is going to be almost kind of outside of the body because they're crouching, but it'll be just enough so that way they have enough force and they're coming down low enough to push on the person. And it's actually taught in football that you're like supposed to lower your center of mass so that way you can get lower on the person, you can get lower, and once you have that like low position, your center of mass is low, you can push the football player even farther. So then this dude right here is going to be in big trouble. Look at that tear.
Hilarious.
So what's the next sport you've tried out?
Lacrosse.
Okay, perfect. I already kind of had this one drawn out too. I have a bunch. I just got really excited. Okay, so in lacrosse, right, so again, they're just starting in a standing position. So it's just going to be right in the center of their body, the center of masses. And then, in the next position, it's going to be probably like close to the same place. It might be going up just a little bit because they have their arms, they have their shoulders raised a little bit, you know? Kind of fun. And then in the third one, they're going to have their arms completely above them. So the center of mass is going to raise up a lot. Well, not a lot, you know, quite a bit. So that way it's closer to where their head is. And then finally, once they throw the ball, this one's going to be really hard to draw. The center of mass is going to raise a little bit more even, right? Because they're going to have to come up and they're going to have to follow through with their stick. And so when they're following through, the ball is going to go over here. So they're really going to have to have their arms above the head. And actually, we can draw on a cool lacrosse stick here. And it's going to be like this. And the ball is going to have gone over their heads. So the center of mass may actually lower just a tiny bit. So it's going to be like right here, as opposed to when it was up towards their arms. Like how... Deep D? Deep D? Listen!